Yeah, Charlotte, let's talk. um, so two things. One, cats are in charge of spaces. And then what do you mean by, what do I mean by that? And Peter and I've had this discussion. Cats, as a rule, are literally, you hear about the barn cat. It's a thing. It's a real thing. Cats on a collective level, on a soul level, are in charge of spaces. So they'll actually pick a particular space, own a particular space, watch over a particular space. And then the other piece is she's definitely making a statement. What has changed in your, like, first of all, when did it start happening? And let's do a little Sherlock Holmes trace back.
Right. So this behavior started when my older son came home to visit at Christmas. So Charlotte is 4 years old, but my son hasn't been at home, living at home. So he's a stranger to her. So when he stays in the basement, that's basically where her little kitty litter is and her food and everything. So we feel like she felt threatened by him when he was downstairs. And so she kind of moved upstairs. But now it's, April, and she's still, she uses her litter box to poop, but for some reason she feels like she has to come upstairs to the bathroom and pee upstairs.
Whose bathroom is it?
It's the guest bathroom on the main floor, kind of like, she's a very social kitty with us. So that's kind of like where we always are. That's where we watch TV. That's where we eat, kind of on the main floor.
So when your son was there, did he use that guest bathroom?
No, he would use his bathroom downstairs, which is near where like her territory is.
And didn't we start out by talking about spaces, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she's offended. She's quite offended. And she's making a statement.
So do you think we should we move her stuff away from where she's offended, or just let her get over that herself?
Well, here's the thing. Cats, you know how cats are. It's like you don't necessarily tell them what to do. They tell you what they're going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she is definitely, did you apologize to her?
Well, she kind of has a fractious relationship with my son now.
Mm-hmm.
So we give her lots of cuddles, but if when he comes in the kitchen or something, she'll attack his feet, or kind of like being very territorial.
How is he toward her? Because there's some, how is he toward her?
So he was only here for 2 weeks, but he would try by talking to her, or giving her treats, but she really wasn't warming up to him at all.
Did you tell her he was coming and he was going to stay in her space?
No, literally, we didn't give her any warning.
Yeah, bingo. That's problem number one. Mm-hmm. She wanted to be included in whatever happens in the family. And, just like we would tell children, honey, grandma's coming to visit and they're going to stay here. We have to do that with our animals. That's why I was talking about, with Claire, let's tell PJ, let's talk out loud. Trust me, they get it. They understand. Right. So I'm getting a sense with that guest bathroom is her statement is he should have been up there using that.
Okay. The guest should have been in the guest bathroom. Interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Just stay there. And that's her space down there. And now does she stay much down there now at all?
No, she really doesn't. Like, we try to get her to go back by putting her food back down there. And we'll put treats down there for her, but she'll run down, eat, and run back upstairs again.
Yeah. It's like it's been sullied. It's it's like it's just not the same, and she can feel his energy still there. She says she didn't like his energy. It was overbearing energy, and she didn't have a chance to decide for herself. Very like we've got to run things by the committee. She's the committee. So where would you, this is like negotiation, where would you put her things if you move them?
Like it's in the best spot. I mean, I guess we could, I was considering just moving it. It's in kind of a room near the bathroom. I was considering just moving everything even 10 feet or something, just so it was in a different spot. it wasn't in the same spot where she felt threatened the first time.
Mhm. So you'd leave it down the basement?
Yeah. It's just that's kind of like where we don't want kitty litter on the main floor.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can see how that works. Where does she hang out upstairs?
Yeah, that's like her main level hangout. She likes the family room because that's where we are.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You can try. I don't know. I'm not getting like, I get the sense she wants to have everything up with the family.
That makes sense. Yeah, she's a very social kitty with
Yeah,
us. So
yeah.
yeah.
Because she kind of felt like odd man out when he was
Mhm.
there. There's actually a little bit of competitiveness, by the way.
Yeah. It's a
Um,
female cat too, but so yeah,
oh,
I can see
yeah,
that.
you can tell by that photo. She is trying to send you a message loud and clear. And she wonders if you got it.
Got
She-
it. I mean, the thing about this sink is she's very tidy and her aim is perfect. So that it's like it's mess free. So my husband's almost thinking this isn't really such a bad development, but
right.
we were just curious about, her motivations for
Yeah.
why. And then I thought she would just go back downstairs once the threat left, but she did not.
It's interesting. I think he didn't know how necessarily she wanted to be talked to. And
Right.
also it's that male energy. So, so I don't know how different he is from your husband, energy wise. There's something different about him. How old is he?
He's 28.
Mhm. Is he real confident?
He's fairly confident. Yep.
Yeah. She calls him a know-it-all.
Oh.
Like he's very confident in himself. So, I think if yes, so at least she's being tidy. She flashed me an image of when we were talking, well, at least I'm not doing it on a rug.
Yeah, exactly. She's being very considerate that way.
Yeah, yeah. It could be that as you move and shift things around a little bit, that she'll make her own choice, because that's what I feel like is going to happen. She's going to make her own choice about
Okay.
whether it's much 100% almost with this is like being heard. She wants
Right.
to be heard.
Interesting.
So yes, just make sure you keep her included in the convo and tell her where you're going to move it, and then feel
Right.
for her, like, is this good? Are you going to give me trouble on it? And just see, because it is about negotiating space.
Right. Okay. Those are good points. Good tips. Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.